Hi everyone! We are finally back! I don't know exactly what to call this now, since this is now the fourth run of Gacha Memories that we are about to begin. I guess what I'm going to call it the Gacha Memories Redo 2024. I'm not gonna call it the redo because that sounds stupid. And this time, we're gonna go for another ending. As you can see, we have three endings to go. So, and this time, I'm not gonna pull it. I don't wanna put a poll on this, because I can recall the last time we had a poll, you guys wanted to choose Naomi. So what I'm going to be doing next is what I should have wanted since the third run of Gacha Memories 2024. And that was be with Mitsuko. I really wanted to be with Mitsuko. I guess I know exactly how to do that. And yes, of course, if you hadn't seen I'm wearing a black beanie because, well, if you hadn't seen this past Wednesday's Jules Fantasy, my dad is in the hospital. So, yeah, send him his thoughts, send him my thoughts and my prayers. I kind of forgot to call him, too. Frick. And yes, my hair is curling up, and I don't like it. So, it looks like we're about to start off Gacha Memories with a hat. So, let's begin Gacha Memories Redo 2024. The fourth series run begins now. Okay, this video is gonna end at 10:32, just so you know. Ever since I was little, I always fantasized of one day going through a grand adventure. Playing through numerous games, reading countless books, I always tried to expend some of my free time living the lives of the protagonist. It was pretty fun, and even if it left me without many friends, I always found myself craving for an adventurous life, although I never really expected to actually happen. This all changed, though 3 months ago, I was minding my own business playing yet another gacha game, and I had downloaded from the online store, which is breaking the fourth wall of Google Play, apparently, when I suddenly found myself surrounded by light. And they're still blasting fireworks, although it's not the 4th of July anymore. It's probably the 5th of July, of course. The next thing I know, I was fighting for my life against weird monsters while being taught about how to use the sword by a cute fairy. And of course, we are talking about Ellie. That had been the scariest and most exciting thing that had ever happened in my life. My dream had actually came true. Yet, I was surprised. It was not all glory and laughter. There was plenty of despair involved. Still, I remained determined and somehow managed to save everyone. I opened my eyes, looked like I was reminiscing while half asleep. Huh. Yeah, it's how it always starts off. Yep. I stretch myself and look around my room. It's quite plain. A bed, a desk with my precious computer on it, a closet, nothing fancy. Of course there's nothing fancy. I have been living alone for the past year. It's not that I'm an orphan or something. I just managed to get into a good school, away from home. Sometimes I miss my family. I never really let the loneliness get to me until I came to live here, that is. No friends, my family far away, and I had only my games to keep myself company. Yes, absolutely. It was pretty hard at the beginning, but now I gaze at my phone to unlock it. 2 new messages. Wonder what it is. Good morning, guinea pig. It's Luni. As always. Good morning, Travis. And it's Ellie. Adorable little fairy. I chuckled to myself. Yeah, I have friends now. Now, it's not so lonely, even if they live on a different world. Of course not. Luni and Ellie, those two always go out of their way to message me, even if only to say good morning. It's touching, really. Out of everyone I've met on my journey, they are the 2 that I feel closest to. They are my best friends. Absolutely. Ellie, because of the time we spent together on the other world. Luni, because after the whole corruption incident, she started to talk to me more and more. Occasionally using me to test some new feature she wants to try out. Ain't that interesting? Hence why she occasionally calls me guinea pig, because I'm her test subject. Of course. Smiling, I send my replies for them, and get up to get ready for the day. Although, I sometimes wonder how exactly they know when I'm awake or not. Anyway, I don't have school today, since it's a Sunday, so I might as well go over to Luniverse. I'm ready, since I'm going to Luniverse. I decided to wear my summoner clothes. They always give me a sense of nostalgia. After that, I take my ring off. Yep, it's time to head on over there. The ring that I'm wearing is no common ring. It was given to me by Ellie after all. Indeed. I close my eyes and concentrate. I can now feel a heavier weight on my hand. It's the sword. Simple looking, yet it shines as if it was new. This sword is much more powerful than what one would assume. Yeah, it looks really beautiful, don't it? This lady has been with me ever since the beginning of the corruption incident. And even though it was once used against me, I can't help but feel attached to her. Yeah, like, well, I said it in the first series run. Like, I've always been attached to Kaylee, of course. It shows. There's a certain warmth coming from it. Like it was being in my presence. Sometimes I could swear the sword was alive. Really. Teleport, Gacha Moon. The world faded in colors as the power of the Gacha sword took effect. Sure has. The feeling of slightly vertigo and weightlessness took me for a moment, but before I knew it, I felt solid ground on my feet again. Oh, Gacha Moon. The place that seems to be made out of a shining rainbow, which how colored the ground is. And how much it shines. Yeah, I mean, it really shines. It's beautiful. It's always night here, but since the ground shines so much, it's rather easy to see around. This place is almost barren, and although beautiful, there is only one person who lives here, the creator of this universe, and her name is Luni. Now, I just need to walk a little to find her home. I guess this must be her home. I mean, we've seen it 3 times before. Yeah, yeah, it's pretty hard to miss such a unique shaped house. Her palace, as she calls it, is shaped like a futuristic building in the general shape of a duck. Well, just looking at it like for the 4th time, I think it's shaped more like a pyramid. I swear, Luni sometimes. Yeah. Anyway, I walk up to the front door of her house. I don't need a ring. I don't need to ring any or even text her of my presence, for you see.
Hey, I knew you'd be here. Come along.
Well, sure thing, Luni. Thank you for having me. She somehow always knows when I'm on Luniverse, even though I never see cameras around. Oh well, she always greets me with a smile, so I don't mind. Hello, Luni. How are you doing today?
I'm fine, but enough of that. Don't stay outside. Come in.
Don't stay outside? Does it look like I want to stay outside? Come on. Luni takes my wrist and pulls me in her house. The door is closing behind me, automatically. Honestly, she seemed so serious back then. I got the shock of my life when I saw the more casual side of this world's creator. Exactly.
I have something new I want you to try.
Really? What is it? Oh boy. Where we go again? Where we go again? You mean here we go again? She pushes me to sit on the sofa, throwing herself on the one across me. She takes a duck-shaped pillow and hugs it. Luni and ducks. Yeah. So, what do you have for me this time? I see no harm in playing along. Tends to be one of the ways we hang out with each other. Besides, it's one?
Here, have this. I call it the Universal GPS.
Huh. The Universal GPS. Well, that's interesting. She hands me a circular gadget about the size of a smartphone. It's blue and has a touchscreen in the middle. Not so bad. It's like a... Well, it looks like a smartphone due to the size of it, of course. Huh. Doesn't seem like it's gonna blow up on my face. Or in my face.
Of course not. I always know what I'm doing.
Okay, Luni. I trust you. Right. Like the time you made a toaster that creates bread from atoms. And when I tried it, it exploded in my face.
I already said sorry. This time I made sure to test it.
Oh, God. Alright. Oh, fine. What does it do anyway?
Oh, you'll love it. I created it so it can always tell you where you are, no matter what world you're on.
Ah, that's amazing. So it tells me what location I'm in. That's incredible.
Also, it can show the nearest and safest path to your destination, and even project a 3D map.
Ooh, project a 3D map. I like it. I really like it. She quickly went from sad to happy. But, that does sound pretty interesting. I hope it actually works. Well, how do I start it?
Just say, I love Luni.
Now you know, Luni, I've said that 3 times already. Heck it. Whatever. I'll say it again in this series, and I'm probably gonna say it in the next series as well. When the 5th series comes, like in 2025. Fine. I'll say it. For the 4th time, and the 5th time next year, when the 5th Gacha Memories run comes. I love Luni. I love Luni. Ignoring my burning checks, I looked at the UGPS. It wasn't turned on. And then I looked at Luni. Oh, God. I didn't expect you to actually say it. Next year will be the last time I ever say that. Next year, when the 5th series run of Gacha Memories comes up. She actually looked rather cute with an embarrassed expression on her face, but I'm pretty sure I am blushing myself. Well, you're the one who said that was the password. It was supposed to tease you. I said that because I wanted to see you do a spit take. A spit take? Really, Luni? A spit take. Give me a freaking break here. I'm not drinking anything, though. I knew it. I knew I was forgetting something. Even so, you're the one who's supposed to be embarrassed, not me. Me embarrassed? So that means you're embarrassed. So that means you're embarrassed? No, I'm not. You're the one who is. No, I'm not. You are too. am not. R2, am not. R2, am not. R2, am not. R not, am too. Oh, that's good. That is so good. I get her every time. Got her. I win. That's not fair. Yeah, sure was fair. She fell into silence. Okay, now I'm feeling slightly guilty. But what can I say? We do those sort of things occasionally. But we're friends after all. Besides, her expressions are cute. Anyway, what is the actual password? Don't just say anyway. What? What are you saying, Luni? I couldn't hear you. What? Whatever. I'll let it slide this time. Alright. You do that. The password is, of course, Ducky. What? Ducky? Really? I don't know, man. I don't know. I should have guessed. Very well, then. Duck. I watch in fascination as the device turns on. It starts loading, and after a while, I can see a chibi Luni telling me, "You are on Gacha Moon, in my house." Well, it didn't blow up. That's for sure. It didn't explode. Huh. That's pretty neat. Actually. Isn't it? I think I did well this time. Yeah, for once you finally did something very well. I like it. You can take it with you. Use it when you can. I like to collect some data from you. Sure. Thank you, Luni. Well, I don't see why not. It might come in hand. Thanks, Luni. I smile at her. She seems pleased. Yeah, I forgot to warn you about the fireworks going on outside. Like I said, it's not the 4th of July anymore, but they're still blasting fireworks. You're welcome, Travis. You're my friend after all. Yeah, sure are. We became a couple in the 2nd series. I decided to put the gadget in my pocket. I haven't seen Ellie yet. She would normally be here already. I guess now's a good time for me to see her. Hey, Luni. Where's Ellie? She was awake, but I think she went back to sleep. She was saying something about having trouble sleeping the night before. Trouble sleeping? Well, I hope she's okay. Trouble sleeping? Do you want to go check on her? Although you should knock first. Yeah. I've always been told to knock. This does bother me a little. Ellie did tell me once that she still had nightmares about the corruption incident. And although she said it in a casual tone, it makes me wonder if there is truth to it. Yeah, I'm sure there is truth. I'm sure there is. And an act comes up. Screw Timu. I believe I should. Where's the room? Oh, it's on the 3rd floor. On the left corridor. It should be the first door you see. Got it. Thanks. I should go see if she's alright. I should go there to see her. Luni doesn't seem to mind. Hey, Travis. What is it, Luni? I turn back? Be gentle with her, alright? Do what you think you should to make her feel better. Sure. I'll do whatever is in my power to make sure she's alright. Luni. I will. With that, I walk towards the elevator of her house. I'm on the 3rd floor. Luni said that Ellie's room was on the left corridor on the first door. As I approach the door, I can hear some muffled sounds. Muffled sounds? What's going on? Oh my god! Is that her? Sounds like someone's crying. I approach Ellie's door, as though the sounds are coming from inside. Is Ellie alright? I decide to knock on the door. Ellie? You alright? It's me, Travis. I can clearly hear the concern on my own voice. I wait a few seconds, but I receive no answer. Did she not hear me? I'm starting to get worried. I mean, I teleported into her room, and that was kind of a jerk move on my part, because I didn't knock. Because I creeped in on her without her noticing. I could feel a sense of pain coming from this room. What should I do? I'm not going inside because that was a really stupid decision of me in the first series. But this time, I'm just gonna call her again, much louder. As always, let's do it. I shake my head. Ellie likely wouldn't want me to suddenly appear in front of her if she is crying. I want to know how she is. So for that, let's get to banging. Ellie! It's me! Travis! Are you alright? Ellie! I called worriedly out of her while banging on her door. I could hear a gasp come from inside.
Just a moment, please.
Sure. Alright, Ellie. I heard her voice. She seemed out of it. Should I have come to see her instead? Now I can only wait as I presume she is collecting herself before stepping out. After a moment, even as I feel my heart growing heavier in worry, I can hear the door unlocking. Out came a sad-looking Ellie.
Oh, I'm sorry I didn't go to see you earlier. I was taking a nap.
I understand, Ellie. Well, it's 10:32. This is gonna be a new spot to leave on.
Oh, I'm sorry I didn't go to see you earlier. I was taking a nap.
Yeah, of course. Okay, alright, it's 10:32. Now is the time to end it. I just saw my stepdad out there cutting grass, like, a couple hours ago. And, he was also wearing a mask as well, and headphones as well. I guess he was listening to music, and I think he probably got a little sick from work. Well, I don't know what to say. But I did ask if he could cut my hair tomorrow morning. I'm sure he can cut my hair before I do the SMG4 reaction video. And then I have to go with Mom to go buy some swim trunks from Walmart and then head on over to my friend Karen's swimming party. So, yeah. So, I'm gonna be gone for a little bit. Hopefully SML uploads after my, remake of part 328 of Toy Blast. So, hope you guys enjoyed. I'm gonna head off now. And probably when I'm done with all the SML and Toy Blast remakes, I hope I'm able to do a Genshin Impact Twitch stream. So for now, have a good night.